know that when you started working with the dual bachelor degree programs, you did something that does not happen very often in Poland, if I'm not mistaken. You, as a university professor, went to the companies to talk to them.
One of the things that I thought is nice doing is basically that, well, you should open up the university, not the other way around. I mean, let's not wait for the students, and this is happening, obviously, probably across Europe. You just are trying to invite students. You have open days and everything, but then we forget about the companies. We forget about this link between the companies and other stakeholders as well. So, well, normally if you're not invited, you don't go. And then I decided on something different. So, well, I talked to my boss and we said, okay, let's knock at those doors and then let's see if they open. And obviously it happens so that not everybody opens the door and wants to talk to you. But then at the end of the day, in a small city like ours, I mean, it's much easier. Because obviously everybody has a goal, and the goal is to prosper, the goal is to innovate. And in this way, we were successful. We also asked the local chamber, and they also organized a meeting with companies. Well, we probably tried on numerous occasions before we found the company, but the fact is that it's personal contact very often. So you get there, you get to the CEO, and one of the CEOs had some experience with the German dual system, and he said, well, you don't have to explain to me what it's all about, I know, and I will definitely help. But, you know, it takes time, because otherwise they would never know that we had a program like this, that we wanted to innovate, that we wanted them to cooperate, and this is what happens.
How can we ensure that practical and hybrid skills, which lie somewhere between academic and practical skills, are also taught in dual Bachelor S degree courses?
In Germany, we have a Commission for Higher Education, and some years ago they stated that in our higher education system we have a lack of concepts dealing with hybrid competences. So that means that you have programs dealing with academic competences and professional competences, and that's why our berufliche Hochschule was founded in 2020, and the political goal was to set the initial vocational training, the apprenticeship, more in the center of the study programs. That means the competences which could be gained through a vocational training. That means we do at the moment an innovation of the traditional dual study programs in a way that we put the apprenticeship in the middle of our study program, the competences, the professional competences, and as you like to, you add the academic competences, and it is just to strengthen the permeability of the academic sector and the vocational sector.
How did we manage to include practical skills in your degree programs, conduct applied research, and enable students to work on real-world problems in collaboration with companies and under the guidance and supervision of lectures?
So we called workshops. Within this workshop, we divided students participating in this master program in different groups. In each group, we had one or more businesses, 3-4 students, and a couple of academic teachers. The aim of these workshops were to solve a real-life problem of the businesses participating in this kind of activities. So we structured a pathway in order to solve the problems that this kind of business had. It was the meaning of this activities that we developed. You can see also the schedule that the activities were conducted between April and June 2024 for a total of more than 50 hours of workshop activities. I'll provide you somehow some of more detail about this kind of workshop. As I said before, we divided students in 3 groups, and in one group there was a company aimed at solving one problem. In the second group there were other companies aimed at solving different problems, and so on and so on. So for instance, in the first group there was a company, Arbidario, which is a food producer, and they had a problem. They wanted to understand how to evaluate their suppliers also according to environmental criteria. Okay, so there was the the real life problem that the company had. And students worked for this company together with us, from the teaching staff, to provide the company solution. In second group, we had different companies participating with the second group and different students. And these kind of companies, they wanted to know more about technologies for compensation and CO2 capture. And within this group, the aim of this company was somehow to evaluate under environmental and economic point of view these kind of technologies. So students within this group, for instance, developed business plans for these companies that were interested in this kind of technology. So trying to understand how this kind of technologies could have been adopted by the companies participating in these activities. The third workshop involved other companies and, of course, other students, but somehow the aim was the same. The real problem of businesses participating in this third workshop, this kind of real life problem was somehow had to be solved by students. In the end, we had a final presentation showing the results of the activities and providing all the documents to the companies that were participating in all the workshops.